pollution we saw earlier, smothering Hong Kong and southern China, is no longer just a problem here. What is happening has much broader implications, as Jim Laurie found out in Vancouver, Canada.
Vancouver. The pristine look of the harbor is deceptive, for what goes around comes around. The dust and pollution of East Asia has found its way to West Coast North America. Ian McKendry studies the alarming trend. Since 1998, he's been plotting what he calls events.
So this is a very, very nice example of it, and this is not simulations, this is the real satellite imagery.
The satellite pictures show it. Sulfate aerosols from coal and gas burned in Asia, swirling amid yellow dust storms, carried to British Columbia, Washington, Oregon, and California.
So episodically, during individual events, when we get rapid transit of large amounts of pollution, they may contribute a third or a half even to the pollutants that we're measuring on the ground in cities along the west coast of North America.
With tiny devices like these, McKendry spends a lot of time measuring TRAP, Trans-Pacific Air Pollution.
Basically, this is an optical particle counter. It has a little laser beam in it. Particles in the atmosphere scatter that light, and this can measure that, and the amount of scattering tells you about the size of the particles and how many they are.
Whether mounted on balloons or perched on West Coast mountaintops, the instruments isolate what's blowing in from Asia from homegrown pollution.
These are particles that one breathes into your lungs and can, produce respiratory illness and so on.
The data forms the basis of these computer animations.
And this is over just several days. It typically takes dust and pollution from Asia, which is the main source here, to travel across the Pacific, maybe 6 to 8 days.
So, from the banks of the Yangtze River to the shores of the Pacific coast, evidence from science that Asia's environmental problems are problems for the whole planet.